And hello people of YouTube, and welcome to my second year of 2023. I thought I'd do a little bit something different, a video that I've never really done before, but I might start doing these once per year, at the start of each year. So this video is going to be my top 5 most anticipated films for 2023. Bear in mind these are 2023 releases in the UK, so whether I'm pretty sure like America and other places might get them first before we do, but they are all classed technically as 2023. And of course, this is my own opinion, so obviously, if you guys disagree with me, that's absolutely fine. Let me know in the comments, what are your top 5 most anticipated films for this year. So, I'm going to start the video with a couple of honourable mentions I'm quite excited for this year. I mean, this year is actually pretty packed with films, to be honest with you. So honourable mentions, we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Very looking forward to this film. I can't remember exactly when it's out. I believe sort of mid-May, between March and May-ish, I think it's out. Can't remember from the top of my head. But yeah, very excited for Guardians 3. We have Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. Obviously, the first one did incredibly well. So yeah, very excited to see the second one. And a DC film which I don't think's been affected by everything going on with DC, but Blue Beetle is an honourable mention of mine. The guy who plays Miguel in Cobra Kai, he's got the lead in that film, and I don't believe the release date's been affected. I believe it's still on for 2023. So honourable mentions out the way. So my next ones are my top 5 most anticipated films for this year. So coming in number 5 is Chicken Run 2. Now, a bit of an odd choice, so it is down for 2023, but there is no release date as of yet. We don't know when in 2023 it's going to be out. It's still down for 2023 though. The first one, childhood, basically, I really enjoyed the first one. I'm not sure where they can really go with a sequel, and I don't think it really needed one. But from what we pretty much it's been spoiled. What happens in the second one is that Rocky and Ginger end up having a child. Whether Mrs. Tweedy and the bloke comes back into it, I don't know. We shall see. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Chicken Run 2. I think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be as good as the first one. As long as it's a good story, as long as it's not an unnecessary sequel, I'll be okay with it. But yeah, we don't know when it's going to be released. I'm hoping Netflix gives us an update at some point. And knowing my luck, I'll upload this video and it'll get pushed back. So, but as of when I'm actually recording this, it's down for 2023. So coming in at number 4, we have the as yet untitled Ghostbusters Afterlife sequel. Yeah, Ghostbusters Afterlife was a genuine surprise for me. The original 2 Ghostbusters I really liked. The female version, what can I really say about the female version? Wasn't needed. So I was really surprised with Ghostbusters Afterlife. And I thought the way that they included the original Ghostbusters, spoilers alert, but the original Ghostbusters do appear. I thought it was a really clever idea how they did it. And the sequel is in the works. It's as of now it is due out in December 2023, so right at the very end of the year. We've not got a name for it, it's just an untitled sequel as of yet. But yeah, quite looking forward to it. If it's as good as Afterlife, I'll be happy, but again, I don't think a sequel was really necessary. Especially the way that they brought back the 4 original Ghostbusters. Did we really need another one? But we'll see how it goes, but I'm really looking forward to it still. Coming in at number 3 is the Hunger Games prequel, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I can never pronounce the name of that story. Yeah, the original Hunger Games, all the books and the films I really enjoyed, and I'm pretty intrigued about the prequel. Not that we really needed one in general, but it's another Hunger Games film. Of course, it's set before, like, many years before the events of the the main series. But yeah, I'm very intrigued. The cast sounds pretty interesting. And yeah, I mean, it's Hunger Games. You know, we get more Hunger Games, and hopefully, you know, it'll do well. So coming in at number 2, just missing out on the top spot, is Dune Part 2. I really enjoyed the first Dune. It did have some pacing issues, but it's like a story kind of split in 2 kind of movies. So I'm hoping Part 2 doesn't have that issue, but visually, Dune was absolutely stunning, the first film. So I'm hoping the second one's just as good. All the films so far, apart from Chicken Run that has no release date, Ghostbusters is due out December 2023. Hunger Games is due out in November. Dune is due out in November. So apart from my number 1 spot, all the films that I'm anticipating, I've got to wait to the very end of the year. And again, knowing my luck, they'll probably get pushed back. I'm fully expecting some films to get pushed back at some point. But yeah, very looking forward to Dune Part 2. I think Timothée Chalamet is an amazing actor. He did really well in Dune. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing Dune. But my most anticipated film, and I wouldn't have thought I'd really be saying this, but after just seeing the trailer recently that came out in December, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. I'm super hyped for Indiana Jones. I have no idea why. I've just got the hype behind the film. I think watching the trailer, hearing the Indiana Jones music. I mean, obviously you've got Harrison Ford returning, you've got Mads Mikkelsen, you've got Toby Jones, you've got a pretty decent cast. And I'm hoping that I'm hoping it's better than the 4th one. And I'm hoping again it don't, because I believe this is I don't believe this is Indiana Jones' last film. It's going to be the last film that Harrison Ford does. So whether they do anything with like a spin-off or anything like that with other characters, I'm not too sure. But I believe this is Harrison Ford's last time as Indiana Jones. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait to see more stuff for the film. But yeah, so Indiana Jones is my number 1 anticipated film of this year, which is due out in June, which is just so happens to be the month of my birthday, so I might maybe go see it for my birthday, who knows. But yeah, so that is the video, guys. What are your top 5 most anticipated films of the year? Let me know. Like I said, this is purely my opinion. These are just films I'm just generally excited to see. There's many films I'm excited to see. I mean, Teen Wolf's coming out soon, Megan's coming out soon. We've got Mission Impossible, we've got Fast and Furious, we've got the Super Mario Brothers movie coming out. We've got tons of films out this year. There were too many to mention, but those that I mentioned are probably my top ones I'm looking forward to. So let me know what you think, guys. And that'll do it for this video. My next video will be a Nanny Life vlog, so stay tuned for that. There has been a little bit of news, so I'm going to do that as well. Just record a bunch of videos in one. So I will see you in the next one for some Narnia news updates.